Heresy. Riolu. Sandile. I just read ideas. Welmer. Hey! Called it!
Well, I'll go up to the truck to get my handy little boy. Grab my crowbar and come back out. You know, we were explicitly told not to do this, right? Of all the things we were told to do, this was the one thing we were told not to do.
And you really do think we were never going to look in the box?
God, I'm so used to playing this game zoomed in.
Yeah.
Realise you gotta actually be quite zoomed out. This is actually a really good map.
Come on, boys. Yes! There it is! Ready? Wait for it, wait for it! Platinum trophy, baby! Boom! That's how it's done. Platinum complete. Coming, a slow blow spirit link, reverse hollow, uncommon, and the rare. Oh yeah! Look at this! We have a reverse hollow, uncommon, taboo. And we have, oh no way, no way. Oh my god! What we're going to do, we're going to go and do the Raging Earthguard Slain. We're going to head down south towards that and hopefully take him out. That's the plan. So we are encroaching on halfway towards level 35. So we're just over the halfway. What was just on there? To bring up chest as well. We are just over the halfway mark to level 60.
All I know is I just need her. All I know is you just need her. All I know is we just need her. All I know is you just need her.
Show them they have lost. With that fire. Now, well, with that, the fire burns out. I was a bit into it then. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is it? Oh, no! Ah, yes! Look at that bad boy!
Oh.
It's all down to 20s now. The amount of rolls.
Hamatsa.
Right. I need an intro video. Let's roll a death saving throw. Do I get a 20?
No.
Oh my god!
You finish on an amazing rare. Heresy. Riolu. Sandile. I just read ideas. Welmer. Hey! Called it!
Well, I'll go up to the truck to get my handy little boy. Grab my crowbar and come back out. You know, we were explicitly told not to do this, right? Of all the things we were told to do, this was the one thing we were told not to do.
And you really do think we were never going to look in the box?
God, I'm so used to playing this game zoomed in.
Yeah.
Realise you gotta actually be quite zoomed out. This is actually a really good map.
Come on, boys. Yes! There it is. Ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Platinum trophy, baby. Boom. That's how it's done. Platinum completed. Coming in, a slow blow Spearman, reverse hollow, uncommon, and the rare. Oh yeah! Look at this! We have a reverse hollow, uncommon, Kaboo. And we have, oh no way, no way. Oh my god! What we're going to do, we're going to go and do the Raging Earthguard Slain. We're going to head down south towards that, hopefully take him out. That's the plan. So we are encroaching on halfway towards level 35. So we're just over the halfway, well it's just a minute to bring up chest as well. We are just over the halfway mark to level 60.
All I know is that just need up. All I know is you just need up. All I know is we just need up. All I know is you just need up.
Show them they have lost. With that. Now, well, with that, the fire burns out. I was a bit into it then. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is it? Oh, no! Ah, yes! Look at that bad boy!
Oh.
It's all down to 20s now. The amount of rolls.
Hamatsa.
Right. I need an intro video. Let's roll a death saving throw. Do I get a 20?
No.
Deceased. Oh my god.
You finish on an amazing rare. Heresy. Riolu. Sandile. I just read ideas. Whelmer. Hey! Called it!
Well, I'll go up to the truck to get my handy little box. Grab my crowbar and come back out. You know, we were explicitly told not to do this, right? Of all the things we were told to do, this was the one thing we were told not to.
And you really think we were never going to look in the box?
God, I'm so used to playing this game zoomed in.
Yeah.
Realise you gotta actually be quite zoomed out. This is actually a really good map.
Yes! There it is! Ready? Wait for it! Wait for it! Platinum trophy, baby! Boom! That's how it's done. Platinum completed. Coming in, a slow blow Spearman, reverse hollow, uncommon, and the rare. Oh yeah! Look at this! We have a reverse hollow, uncommon, Kaboo. And we have, oh no way, no way. Oh my god! What we're going to do, we're going to go and do the Raging Earthguard Slain. We're going to head down south towards that, hopefully take him out. That's the plan. So we are encroaching on halfway towards level 35. So we're just over the halfway. Well, it's just a minute to bring up chest as well. We are just over the halfway mark to level 60.
All I know is I just need her. All I know is you just need her. All I know is we just need her. All I know is you just need her.
Show them they have lost. With that. Now, well, with that, the fire burns out. I was a bit into it then. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is it? Oh, no! Ah, yes! Look at that bad boy!
Oh.
It's all down to 20s now. The amount of rolls.
Hamatsa.
Right. I need an intro video. Let's roll a death saving throw. Do I get a 20?
No.
Deceased. Oh my god.
You finish on an amazing rare. Heresy. Riolu. Sandile. I just read ideas. Welmer. Hey! Called it!
Well, I'll go up to the truck to get my handy little box. Grab my crowbar and come back out. You know, we were explicitly told not to do this, right? Of all the things we were told to do, this was the one thing we were told not to do.
And you really think we were never going to look in the box?
God, I'm so used to playing this game zoomed in.
Yeah.
Realise you gotta actually be quite zoomed out. This is actually a really good map.
Evening! How's everyone? Well, Adam, the DM, is talking with Gorgamor the Barbarian as he is in a plane of somewhere else. We don't know where it is. We're going to recap shortly when they get back from that channel. But we're just going to chat. Say hello. Hey, how's everyone? So, we're going to be playing D&D today. I'm going to be playing my long leveled character, level 13 Paladin, level 3 Bard, named Okran the Fey-Touched. He's an Asamir. You should be able to see all our characters if you hover over the stream, which would be quite cool. Sneeze. Sneeze again, sorry. So, at the moment I'm hearing in my ears methods of how we're going to get Gorgamor back. Yeah, arguments are brewing. So who we got today? How are you doing? We're going to be doing something new. Well, we're going to continue something that I tried last Monday. We're going to be playing Commander Magic the Gathering on Mondays because why not? It's so fun. It's a bit of a free day, so Sunday. So it's my little boy's birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 4. And in the evening tomorrow we're going to be playing D&D. I'll be playing Zank, level 5 rogue, level 2 fighter. Then Sunday, we're going to be at 3 p.m. GMT time. We're going to be opening up some Pokemon. Got some balls. Some Series 6 balls. So I'm not actually too sure what's in these ones. Oop, I dropped them. And open up on Sunday. And then we'll be playing D&D in the evening time. We'll be playing my level 1 Divination Wizard where we play through the Salt Marsh. Definitely can't have that play in my stream. Yeah. For the viewers, we listen to Vice City. And if you play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Flash FM, hey? Oh, getting a bit hungry, so I might have to order some food. Hopefully, the lovely, wonderful wifey will be ordering some food soon. Still have him. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, speak. Oh, what bad timing! Bad timing. I just got handed a phone to order food. Give me 1 moment. Yep. Grab some water while I order some food. And we'll do the recap very shortly, guys. I did say the wifey will be coming very shortly. Hang on, I need to stop that. Mute. Here we go. Right. Here's my page. Here's my page. Here's my page. There it is. Right. So we ventured down the stairs as we go deeper into this. Oh, my fingers are in the air. Judas's keep. And as we went downstairs, we made sure Cramp cast alarm on the stairs just in case we were being chased. We started moving through and we noticed that the shadows were moving in like a writhing pain. However, if you looked at it, it just kind of like calmed down. It stopped and then went off again. So on the corner of your eye, you noticed that it was like writhing. As we walked through an empty corridor, we heard whispers of who. I decided to do something very fucking dumb. And yeah, I had a look quite deeply and I heard the words, "Blessed are those that truly see," in my mind.
We didn't know that.
No, I know you didn't know that, but I did. And then something happened. You have to watch the last stream to understand what happened. Yeah, you can't know all this. Hang on. Shit happened. Right. We ventured forth and we got attacked by some willow wisps. They kept shooting lightning everywhere. And then some one-eyed creatures came out to play. I did know the name of them, but I haven't written it down.
Did we?
No, we out-charactered it. Yeah, that was it. Right.
Did
I thought we did, but then Adam was saying that make it. Anyway, we decided to dispatch them because they were getting quite annoying, so we got rid of them. You just noticed in the next room, as he kept looking through the rooms, we noticed that there was some more of these creatures, but they were like socializing with each other, which is very weird. And then we also noticed that they can't poop. They must not be able to poop because they haven't got a bum hole. After several discussions about I should go talk to him, didn't want to talk to him, or that really. There was an issue talking to him. We just decided to walk through the room to the other side. Didn't even care. We just walked through. We kept our eyes on him just in case. As we started going through, we noticed several rooms. Some with stacks of books, half-eaten rats, bats, and a privy. There was an abjuration spell on a door that we decided to head towards. Can't remember what that was for. Can't remember how we got through it. We go through the abjuration door. Can't remember.
I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, that was cast on the door as you came in. I think you dispelled it.
Yeah. We then noticed as Judas was having a little sniff around the room, some invisible frogs behind him took a big chomp. Judas was invisible. They were able to get him for some reason. Judas only found out because Tiny warned him. managed to dodge out the way. We battled these frogs, and obscuring gas clouds was very annoying. Very, very annoying. It started to head out the room. It caused us problems and kept damaging us. Some more than others. We battled and counterspelled, but one spell got through, and a Gorgamore got took away. He got plane shifted to wherever, we don't know, somewhere. And then that's
Three
all.
of you were tempted to be shifted, and Gorgon
Yeah.
was the only one that succumbed. Although Tiny did have a glimpse of what was in store for him, at least, before you managed to counterspell the spell.
Yeah. We ran out of counters, and unfortunately, Gorgamore. Well, on this plane. and that's what I've got. So.
Yeah, that's sort of where we left it. Was in the room, sort of in the moments after the fight, as you're looking around and recognizing that Gorgamore is not there, confirming your fears. There's, just to remind you, there's pillars, 4 stone pillars within the room. There's 2 stone benches side by side in the middle of the hall, facing what we'll call the north wall, which has a 30-foot long by about sort of 15 feet tall, basically covering this entire wall, mural or fresco, which shows a slender sort of middle-aged elven wizard, who you would recognize as matching the person depicted in the statue in the hall upstairs. You can see he's standing in front of a magical portal, which you can see has got sort of tentacles just starting to break out of it and to curl themselves onto reality. You can see the wizard is smiling, and you can see clutched in his arms is a black crystal tablet. What do you all like to do?
Yeah, I mean,
Corinth, can you cast that messaging spell?
I only had it in a scroll.
Last. I definitely recognized the spell as a plane shift, didn't I?
They didn't have any of the tuning forks that you thought were a necessary component, but
Okay.
it definitely felt like that. It didn't feel like a... I don't know if you've actually been banished, but it didn't feel like a temporary shunt into somewhere.
It felt like what happened to me when Pirate Captain Boy sent me. Because I've been plane shifted once before by someone else.
It felt much more like that.
I've been
more
forcibly
permanent.
shifted. How much energy do you have left, Corinth?
My list, I have expended a great deal of my more powerful spells, however. I still have my most powerful.
And you, Okran?
I am lacking down to a 4th level after that.
I'm going to droop my eyes, show the sign of sleep.
You have a piece of paper. Write down the answer.
I write screwed.
Okay.
Beat. Yeah. Fucked. There we go. Lots of adjectives.
Everyone make a perception check.
Shit. 29. Is the about exhausted then?
Yeah, he is. Yep. Reroll 17 then.
I thought at least one of us was.
There is got a level 1 exhaustion. Oh, okay. 17 it is then.
Here comes the road, rolling perception.
26.
Million.
Hey, Karanth probably doesn't have the perception to spot this as he got a +1. Tiny, you would be the first, followed quickly by Judas to notice in the mural on the wall there seems to be what looks like a starry sky behind it. One of the stars over on the right hand side is slowly growing in size.
Growing.
Yeah. Just
Ah.
a small white dot to begin with, but it seems to just be expanding. It's only growing small to begin with.
You notices that?
Tiny first, followed shortly by Judas.
I'm gonna point at it.
As you start looking over it as a group and seeing it, you would see what looks like a small circle become almost fist-sized.
Does it look like a kind of a bomb or like a
Just
trap,
looks like
maybe?
I don't know. It just looks like a painting that's growing on its own. And
Can
as
I-
you're
Yeah.
looking at it, you can see it start to stretch and bulge out from the wall. And before long, you can see a ghostly white hand protruding out of it.
Everybody, back up, be ready. I'm gonna have a produce flame in my hand ready for whatever the fuck that is.
As you do so, you can see close to this point and the maybe a body length away, there's another hand starts to sort of poke away, a body width I should say. Another hand starts to poke through this wall. And you can see almost sort of forcing himself through the wall, this ghostly apparition walks into the room.
What does it look like?
It's dressed in sort of what look like wizarding robes, although they don't have any actual form. There's no colour to them. It's just sort of the ghostly whiteness of sort of a wizarding robe.
What did you call that? You know you could have just banished them.
Sort of shakes himself off a little bit, looks around the group.
Hello?
Hello.
Where did you just come from?
The mural.
I don't know why I asked, that just gives more questions.
Do I know I'm a ghost?
You get the impression that you haven't been around for a while. You've been on the other side for quite a period of time.
I've come here because this, my friend, is bullshit. These bloody idiots, and I call themselves my family. Bloody idiots, all of them. They've ruined our reputation.
I love it.
Our family was prestigious, powerful.
I'm gonna
well
look at
known.
Judas.
Judas has muted himself.
Who dat? Judas.
I'm going to look back at Tiny.
I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders a bit like.
Those children of mine have raised nothing but sycophants. You all look
Who
like
are
shit.
you, my friend?
Me? I don't remember my name, but I used to live here. This used to be my place. It used to be my castle.
Does he look dead? Yeah, he looks like a ghost.
Oh, he looks like a ghost. You've seen a few ghosts in your days.
You honestly, have you you never heard of the Spring Souls?
No.
What the hell are they
Sa-
doing? I'm just gonna put my head in my hands. Suppose they go by Shadow Soul now, don't they?
I recognise either of those names.
Oh, which name? Sorry.
The name is Shadow Soul or the one he used before.
Shadow Soul.
Shadow Soul was above the door in the room upstairs.
That's what they call themselves, isn't it? The Melisara, that's what she said, right?
Do I recognise the name he called himself before that?
You would not.
Studied the wrong things they did. I'm just gonna my head's gonna turn to the side and just gonna whisper something, sort of mutter something nonsensical.
Sounds unsettlingly like the whispers that you have been hearing consistently on this floor. Just for a moment, he sort of stops.
What are you all doing here?
This is my house now. I own this place.
Are you a Shadow Soul? Are you to blame for our name being dragged through the mud, or just part of the problem?
Possibly it's my fault. I don't know. What would you do if it was? Maybe. What punishment would you give if I was to blame?
It's not like I can do much to you. Look at me.
Well, I'm not to blame, but I was hoping you could punish the ones that were.
I'm gonna head to one side. Nonsensical whispers. Yes. I'd like that. Need a good spanking, they do. Get themselves back on the right track. Punishment's what they need. Definitely.
Well, we shall.
Nodding quite aggressively.
We shall punish them then. If you can tell us who to punish.
Do I know who?
You would know the names, yeah.
I wouldn't remember the names, but it would be my idiot ancestors. I can't remember what they're called.
There's a few of them about.
Yeah,
A few here and a few further down.
It's a few here, a few down below.
Desimir and Zalthar?
I don't fucking know. I've not been here for a very long time.
Where have you been?
The other side. Where
Of the
most
mural?
dead men go.
I said of the mural.
Obviously not.
No. Yeah. I did a spell a long time ago. And I knew that someone would be here today. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it in my bones, I did. So I knew to come back. I've forgotten a lot.
That happens when you're old.
Hadn't factored that one in.
Who are you calling old?
Well, you're dead.
You're not wrong. Sir.
It's okay. We like old people. We'll look at Okran and Tiny and Fearbold.
None of these young whippersnappers are old. Plenty of life left. Maybe
Uh,
not him, and I'm going to point to Okran.
The face when I'm like triple Okran's age.
You say there's plenty of life left, but I don't think that has any relevance to age at the moment.
Quite right. Quite right.
So you're a powerful wizard then?
Who said that? Who said
Me.
I was a wizard?
Me, I'm standing in front of you. Can you not see me?
I can.
No,
How do you
I
know
was
I
the
was
one
a
that
wizard?
said it. Oh, you said you casted a spell.
You're right, I did. You're right. My mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I will forgive you this time. So, can you still cast spells?
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
One of our friends is missing. He was sent away by the beings here.
Gonna kick one of the frogs.
I saw.
Can you bring him back?
No.
Do you think your ancestors will be able to? The ones still tarnishing your good name.
I mean, they're powerful wizards themselves. They might know.
Oh well, I think they have invited me to this castle. So do you think they would do me the favor?
Not very friendly, are they?
No, but they may take it as a favor owed.
Didn't exactly roll out the welcome mat for you, did they?
Maybe they don't know I'm here. I'm hoping.
Melisar implied that they knew anything going on within this structure.
Just shake my head and say they've ruined it. Ruined.
Do you have any capabilities left within you? In the state you're currently in?
I may be old, but I'm not out of tricks. I've got a few spells, I think.
The means to communicate with people across distance?
I'm gonna pull out what looks like an invisible book and flick through pages, like really, really quickly. Close the book. You can't see nothing there. Nope.
What can you do?
Thou shalt not tempt the lords of this manor. I can do plenty, but I can't do that.
But I won't do that. Wow. So why was it so important that you came back today?
Finger to my lip, look up. Can't remember. Must be to punish those miscreants.
Are you going to accompany us and punish them?
Think that might be why I'm here, you know.
Can you travel out of this room, or are you stuck here by the mural?
Not stuck here. I'm gonna turn ethereal. I see a faint shimmer of myself, and I'm gonna go back through the mural and come back.
Ooh, fancy.
You as a bird.
Then I think we should keep exploring. You can be our new friend. Did you say do you recall your name?
I am not going to be of the most help if we continue.
Just
I warn that.
Did you say it was
just call me sir.
Sir Gregor?
Don't do that. This isn't your home yet.
Yes, you're right. Let's let's keep going. We can try to find somewhere to rest if we find somewhere safe, but that is doubtful.
Do you even know where you're going?
No, can you lead us?
Can you warn us of anything down there?
You do realise I haven't been here for a very, very long time, right? I said that before? Yes, I did. I did say that before.
Yes, you did. You did say that before.
I did. Yes, I did.
Yes, it was said before. Yes, by you.
Before, yes, by me. Yes.
Yes. Well, we can keep going, and if memory jogs or memory serves, then you might be able to help us in directions. But we'll investigate.
Sounds like a fine deal. I shall accompany you.
Thank you. Yeah. Was there another door out of this room?
As you look around the room, make an intelligence check.
What's going to be a D20? Oh, D20.
Everyone would be able to do this as they look around, apart from the acquaintance, at least, because he would know.
That's a 3.
Okay.
An intelligence check.
Natural 20 for 22.
Natural 20. Oh, that's you. Fuck. That's my dice. Fuck! Delayed there.
Yours still hasn't popped up for me, Dan.
No, it hasn't. Why is it not doing that? That's because I didn't click on the thing, that's why. Natural 1! Makes sense.
As you all turn around from the mural and have a look around and see if there were any other doors, you didn't notice any as you first came in, although you were a little preoccupied. Tiny, there's a section along the wall, sort of in the corridor that you're coming into, where the wall just sort of continues on. But the more you look at it, the more you're convinced that it's not there. It's like a faint shimmer here and there. It's very well done, but there seems to be an illusion covering up another hallway.
I will point it out to the group.
At which point the Sir would definitely know that yes, the entranceways were mirrored in this room. There should be another corridor there where there seemingly isn't.
I will point out that my only means of helping us get out safely is to take us to a different plane and then back here. So I'm saving 2 of my highest slots for this. And from the sounds of it, we need to be very much prepared for in here. I'm very hesitant to go further in the state we're currently in. Did Krant say he only has his highest and then 4th?
Yeah.
You came in here unprepared?
With enemies behind us as well.
Yes. That does
What
not
is
mean
it,
we can
amateur hour?
leave right now.
But, like I said, I think we should keep going and try to find somewhere safe to rest.
I'm very concerned about our friend. We have no means of communicating, do we, Adam?
No.
With anyone? So who needs utility spells? I am very injured as well at the moment. How's everyone else looking health-wise?
Coranth is looking peachy.
Yeah, I think we're all injured. But
Yeah. Theobald says, I'm hurt, but I can live.
Should we
Okran
try and rest here?
looks at some gashes he's
No,
got in his
I think-
arms.
I think we should try and find somewhere safe and rest. Yeah.
This is a dead-end room, right?
There's 2 hallways, both leading to the south. One back the way that you came from, and one leads somewhere else. You haven't explored that way yet, though.
So we can try and find a dead end room or somewhere, but yeah, let's not rest in a room where a magic ghost has just appeared and we just had a big fight and it's not dead end.
Well, has anyone got any healing potions then?
I pull out
I'm gonna.
2.
Are they basic ones?
Mhm.
Then there's no. I'm gonna use 2 second level spell slots on myself then.
Okay.
I'll have a look up
Coranth would
ahead.
say, wait, and he'll come and stand
Oh.
next to you.
What does that mean?
He's going to spend a sorcery point and allow you to re-roll your 1 and your 3 if you want to.
I'm gonna turn my head to one side and whisper a few mutterings. And I can have a look ahead if you like.
That would be very helpful. Yes.
You'll see me draw an arcane symbol, and a small little mote will appear in front of me that suddenly goes invisible. I'm going to cast Arcane Eye.
Okay.
And I would like to move it down the... Which way do you want to go? Through the illusion?
Yes, I think so.
I will push the Arcane Eye through there and start to scout down the corridor.
With the eye, you see through the illusion as it is, and you can see the corridor. Sort of as you're looking at it, turns left and continues on for about another sort of 40-50 feet before it comes to an end. And you can see a door that's sort of facing the left as you're looking down the hallway. So essentially, it's like a U pattern as you've gone along this side bit of hallway, sort of slowly moving along with your invisible eye. It lasts quite a while, doesn't it?
Lasts an
And you
hour,
can just
yeah.
keep moving it.
Yeah.
Cool. So you would sort of come to what looks like a set of double doors, similar to the double doors that you entered this room with or the group entered this room on the other side.
Do I remember much about the layout of this?
Yeah, most of the
level?
stonework has been here quite a while. You'd know it's sort of similar to what they'd managed to find in the architect's drawings, that it's mostly a symmetrical shape. At least on this floor. Down below it gets a bit asymmetrical. But you'd know sort of the other side of this door is a small hallway that leads to the grand chamber at this level. And on the other side is what used to be most of the wizard's abode. In your awareness of who's about, you would know that there's a couple of your family members on this level at least. There was also a secret room that was kept hidden from most guests.
Would I? And I remember where that is.
You would, yeah. It's just off the large main chamber.
Any?
I'd say
Go on.
I'd say with your eye, you'd be able to pass through a gap within the door where some insect or rodent has chewed its way through the corner of the door or something. You'd be able to squeeze through and keep scouting.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm mostly sort of just on the lookout for any creatures, essentially. If I can fit through any gaps in the doors or keyholes or anything like that, then I would like to do so just to have a peek.
Yeah. You continue down this hallway, we'll say for the sake of direction that you're heading north. After a short little way, there's a small side door on your right hand side. Sort of floating around, you manage to try and find sort of a little gap in there. You scoot in, and it looks like it's a little sort of landing area, like a 10-foot hallway. But you can see on one side there is what looks like a 10-foot tall statue of a man grimacing in pain as he is surrounded and being crushed by stony tentacles that have erupted from the floor around him. On the opposite side of this sort of landing, you can see what looks like a spiral staircase descending down.
As I saw the statue, the people in the room would see me visibly, very visibly, shake my head.
Used to be where the Lord of the House's statue was kept.
Be a little tear in my eye.
Check. Oh. Okay. Heading back out into the hallway and continuing on up, you can see after a short while it widens out to what looks like quite a large chamber. The ceiling's about 40 feet tall, it looks like. Although you weren't there for the group's travels, this is sort of the section that the hallway was leading them to, with the large echoing noises that it was famed for back in the day. You would see what looks at the sort of central chamber. There seems to be a slightly blue glowing orb just hovering along the floor. And you can hear the scuffing of footsteps of someone that's not quite bothering to lift their feet up enough to walk.
Does it look like I'm going to assume probably a family member. They're all lazy bastards anyway.
As you sort of pause for a moment, you can see there seems to be someone that's following this orb around. And then a moment later you see a second individual. The first one has sort of dirty blonde hair with quite dark eyes. And where you would normally have a mouth, there are instead two, one below the other and sort of canted at a slight angle. Sprouting from her shoulders are two sets of arms. And she wears a sort of poorly stitched together robe that seems to have been sort of haphazardly made to fit her new form. Just behind her you would see what looks like a bold, quite a bit older elf, who has smooth flesh over where the eyes should be. Seems to be looking around and sensing something though.
I'm going to stop concentrating on the spell.
Okay, and the arcane eye vanishes.
I can't believe what they've done to themselves. You know, this used to be a proud family.
What have they done to themselves?
You ever seen a person with 4 arms? 4! Madness.
A
Can't-
snake with 6.
I said a person, not a snake. Person. A man with no eyes. Ugh. But I think we're safe here for now. There's nothing around in this bit of the building.
Where did you see the person with 4 arms?
Describe what Adam said. It was quite far away from where we are now, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good sort of couple of minutes away.
Did you say you'd seen someone being tortured by some tentacles or something?
As a statue.
A statue. Yeah.
Statue.
They faced it, they have the Lord's statue. Not that it's hard to make a new one, but that's not the point.
Exactly.
If you want to rest, I'll help keep watch.
I'll keep watch too, because I don't think I would sleep well here.
We're not sleeping.
Okay.
Merely an hour. If that. I would need a long rest, but it's too early in the day.
Karant would get back his favoured by the gods. And you'd all get to spend your hit dice at least.
I would get all my wild shapes back and my detect magic back.
Yeah.
And not, and as you say, hit dice, I'm on a half health, so. Can we try and take Shorison?
Absolutely, if that's what you're trying to do.
I might be able to seal the room.
Do you think that's necessary?
Not if you only want a short rest.
It is too early in the day for a long rest, and as Judah said, I would not wish to try that here.
Fine.
If we had to, we could teleport back here with Krant's help, though, if we need to rest somewhere safe.
Let's say, right then. Well, I would like to go ethereal and sort of be in the corridor down here whilst they rest. And I'll keep my head round the corner, keep having a look.
Yeah, you pop through the illusion, seemingly fading into a wall again for the rest of the group. As sort of head around the corner and keep an eye open on the hallway. Make sure you can't hear anything. The hour goes.
I would like to talk to Okran if I can during it.
Yeah. The hour goes undisturbed as you're sort of sitting around and trying to take a stock of your situation and recover a little bit.
I'm going to sit down in front of Okran.
I'm like sitting with my back against the wall, just staring.
I'm going to stare straight in his eyes. What is happening?
See a bit of confusion. Looks down to the floor as if he's like embarrassed.
You still have the paper and the quill, dude.
Hello. No. Gestures, you know.
You were always the one to talk first. If there's something that has worried you that much, surely we should know. Is it a danger for us?
Going to probably say I hope not. I hope I hope I sort myself out quicker. Send the paper over. Feel off. Don't feel right.
Is that something we can do?
Not within my knowledge.
Are you in danger?
Don't think so. Most likely overwhelmed. Scribbling. Stand and sat there.
Apart from that, I'm going to be trying to mull over ideas to. Could have had an issue with losing someone before, but he seemed to turn up. I'm
Miraculously.
going to try and think of any idea of getting Gorgomore back. That's going to be at the forefront of my mind.
You know our way into the plane of fire at least.
If that's where he is. Hang on, I can read the spell myself. Okay. You say the short rest goes through?
Yeah, unimpeded. You're
Okay.
left to your own devices at least.
Adam,
Yes.
for the third eye feature, I'm going to choose that I can see invisible creatures and objects within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Or of you that are within line of sight.
Yeah.
Does Okran not need to be doing this as well? Or did he get through relatively unscathed?
Sorry, what did you say? Sorry. Hit dice. Yeah. We'll be doing it. Yeah. Sorry, I got a message. I needed. Yeah, but we'll do some as well. I think short resting. Yep. Successful.
Someone roll a d6 for me. Grant's going to spend one hit dice.
Unfortunately, you don't get Song of Rest today.
I rolled a d6 for him.
Okay, Corinth is 1 hit point off maximum.
Because why not, eh?
Yep. So that's exactly what the sorcerer needs to be in order to withhold a stiff breeze.
Three. Oh, not fair, but roll high, please. Thank you.
I don't like having so few hit points.
How good it did you last time?
Hmm?
Fat lot of good it did you last time against fucking frog fuck.
True.
I rolled here.
Which shall forever be their names now.
Or frog fucks.
Yeah.
What do we call the froghemoth when we come across one of those?
Oh, what?
Nothing.
Gert's big.
Gertrude. Oh, Gertie.
Gertie.
Hey, here we go.
Gertie or Gertie?
Gertie.
You just said the fuck. Oh, I thought you said the same thing twice. I was like, well.
Both done. Right. Me. Ah. I was just because roll 4d10 plus.
Oh, those rolls, man.
No, I'm terrible.
Pretty rough.
Let's roll fucking. Oh, fuck it. Let's roll 5 more. Oh, food's here. 4d10 plus 10. Right, so what's that? That was 4. 10. Nine, 10. Take short. Short rest complete. Food is here, so I'm going to work for them.
Your short rest completed. What would you like to do?
Koran, how close do we have to be together for your teleportation?
Pretty close.
Right, I'll be right
On
back.
mine, we need to be touching hands in a ring. Or a chain, at least.
We don't have to be all touchy-feely for mine.
Mine's a bit more awkward as well.
Mine is quite close, however. We must all be standing, sort of like looks towards the group and moves everyone around. So you're in sort of about a 10-foot cube. It's basically 10 foot around him. 4 people.
I think we should keep that as a very real option. I would rather us survive and come back than lose ourselves here.
I shall reserve my greatest level spell for that, although that does mean I am a little handicapped when it comes to.
I am as well, don't
magic.
worry. This is why I think we should at least be very careful and not get into any fights we don't have to. Okran as well is very spent on his power. Looking at Dan's spell slots, he really did spunk through that power, Jesus.
I mean, it wasn't unwarranted.
No, that's why I suddenly shifted into... Okay, let's use this sunbeam. Is this okay with you, Judas?
What was that, sorry?
That we keep Karant's ability to get us out as a very real option.
I thought you were saving your thing to get us out.
His is... we need to link hands in a ring for mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we save his to get us out, and you can use yours to do some damage if you need it.
I would rather save mine for healing, for I am the only one who can.
Yeah, then yeah. That's why you can save it to actually use rather than as an escape method.
Yes, but I think it should be as a very real option. I would rather we get out and come back, potentially with Gorgamore in tow as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. So let's go.
Has our ghost friend wandered back at all?
He's just sort of made himself visible a few times, just sort of popping through the wall, making sure no one's left him.
Sir,
Yes.
I have a question. Does anyone you remember look like this? And I'm gonna alter self, and I'm pretty sure I can make myself look like Melisara, or is that not? Yeah, I can change my appearance.
Someone you look like, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
you
can
look
change
like
my
a
appearance
slightly,
and facial
slightly
features.
taller version of her, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just changing my face. Like the hair and stuff.
Do I see a family resemblance? Do I know them?
Yeah, definitely sort of in the elven features to your astute elven eyes. You would definitely recognise this. A few generations sort of descended from you, perhaps. But, yeah, looks similar.
She's of the blood, but I don't know her.
She is upstairs currently. She is she didn't like the term undead, but she is not with the living anymore. She seemed very amenable though, and she warned us of her cousins down below
Miscreants.
and their friend.
Do I know of their friend?
You wouldn't know specifically.
I find it hard to believe that any of those on down there could make any friends.
I'm trying to find my notes here. I have no notes on the dragon.
It was the dragon fear came over you.
Funny.
+1 dragon. No one laughed at my joke. Who?
+1 dragon in the dungeon.
23.
Well, there is one. Of some kind. Oh no,
He
it's
was one of the
just
better ones.
dawned on me. Sir, that
Yeah.
feels very strange to be saying. Do you have the capability to counteract someone's casting?
Yeah. See me pull out the invisible book again, flick through some pages, point and finger stop dead on a page in thin air. Yes, I do. Why?
I was just thinking our plan of being able to leave if needed might be a moot point if one of them simply stops the spell. And from what we've seen, all of your family have been quite proficient in magic. Which does actually bring into question, how is Judas one of your family? Oh, then again, you have started, haven't you? Judas! That flame sword thing you've been doing.
Yes.
It's been quite impressive.
Yes, but I've discovered a much more powerful magic that I have access to.
What might that be?
You may need to stand back for this. I'm going to usher everyone to back up as I'm about to unleash my most powerful magic.
I am
I'm going to hold my hand out.
palpable with anticipation.
Watch this power. And I'm going to cast light.
He's figured it out. He has.
I'm gonna hold my hand out in a similar manner. I'm gonna cast Produce Flame!
You're gonna see Sir just put his head down and shake it and float out of the room.
So embarrassed he just left.
I'm gonna lean in closer to Judas. Obviously not a fan of a joke.
No, I think not. Maybe we should treat him with kid gloves.
That means more jokes, right?
Yes, indeed.
That's how we would treat the young in our village.
Yes.
A good laugh and a story.
Shouting from the corridor, "Magic is not a joke!"
Magic! Fairy godparents!
Right, let's go through. Was it the illusion door that we've discovered we haven't been down yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go down that way.
The ghost and the stealth man at the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go invisible and watch our front.
Bum, 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 bum.
I will point out as well that it probably isn't best to have Okran at the back, as he seems too cowardly to warn us of anything.
It's me or Theobald at the back then. Theobald! I think Theobald might actually have a higher AC than me. The level 7. Oh no. What are you on about? He's only got 3-digit hit points, Dan, you lying fuck.
He said he's nearly got. Yeah, he said he's nearly got.
He's got 60!
That's
That's
not
only just
nearly.
about halfway!
He had 20
Oh,
odd, didn't he, from that?
As maximum one off now.
Well, it'll be 8 hours, I think. I don't know.
One of them goes off on rest.
The temporary go off on rest. The
Temporary.
rest will still be about.
I've still got maximum.
So he should still have it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say my max HP modifier is still there.
Yeah, I mean I clicked your rests.
Yeah.
Adam, if I use my etherealness, am I invisible, or can everyone still sort of see me? Am I just
You
faded?
are still visible.
Yeah.
I imagine he's
But he
pretty
can go
hard
into
to
walls,
spot though. So I imagine it's still maybe an advantage on stealth. So he's pretty it'd be like seeing a shadow or a wisp. Is that right? Or...
You see?
He can also go in the wall, right?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty sneaky. So
He can just have the top of his head in the floor like a fucking periscope.
the people on the floor below just see his legs dangling.
Just see these feet.
Being real stealthy and everyone just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. be like, don't mean to alarm anyone, but someone's tickling my feet.
Before we leave, I would
Really
like to
funny, man.
look over the room, by the way, with the frog corpses, because they were casting magic, and that ain't right. That ain't right.
Make a medicine check.
Oh.
What are you looking over?
Nothing. Natural one.
They are
6.
not right. Definitely not
That
right.
ain't right.
You walk away.
Why do I have a water symbol? A pot symbol. That's because I was a water elemental.
Yeah.
That's. Did you see what that status symbol was called, Adam?
No.
Drink me. So I don't really find anything on the froggy things.
No, as you look around them, they look sort of alien to you. It's hard to. They're definitely not humanoid. They're definitely not sort of, a mammal or a natural beast. Hard to tell what they are as you're sort of looking over them. They don't seem to have had any worldly possessions. They didn't have any arcane conduits, and they definitely didn't have any tuning forks on them. So.
That ain't right.
Judas and Sir walking along the hallway. It'd only be a short distance before you come to the first set of double doors.
I'm going to say, are you able to just float through these doors and see what's on the other side?
I believe I am, aren't I?
So the ethereal plane is a strange place for the uninitiated. As a ghost, you may pass through any non-living matter, which means the wooden doors are actually the only thing the ghost can't go through. You can go through
the wall next to it.
But the door specifically is impassable whilst on the ethereal plane.
How strange.
What are you?
The ghost on the ethereal plane. The Flash FM thing started playing. Sorry, Alex.
Oh,
Just this fucking Vice City fucking like advert intro as you were talking about the ethereal plane.
I used my arcane eye to go through here anyway, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything in here.
No, this was just leading into the hallway that leads further through to the main chamber.
I'm just gonna say it's fine. There's nothing in here, and I'm gonna open the doors.
Oh Jesus!
Door just swings open, and you see there's just a corridor ahead. Ding, 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 ding.
I'll follow him, even though I've only just met this ghost. I feel like I can trust him.
Well, you share.
Isn't he like the first of your line?
You did at some point.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably his descendant.
He's like the start of your family or some shit. First of his name. Uncle Roger.
Just can't remember it.
Uncle Roger.
He's a walk boy.
Okay, now you just get
You
racist.
guy, you fucked up.
To head down the hallway a short way, you'd see the small sort of side door on the right hand side.
Was this one I managed to look in?
Yeah, this is the one that had the statue in the stairway.
That was the stairway I went up and found the other two, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it up or down the stairway? Sorry, down, wasn't it?
Down, yeah. Spiral staircase down.
Gonna say, and there's the fucked up statue and the stairway down where I saw the other two.
The other two were down?
Yes.
Wait, they're on the floor down. I thought they were on this floor, sorry. Oh, were we given any descriptions from Melisara? For Desmond and Arthur?
No, don't.
Were they both boys?
You don't know.
Oh, fuck.
We don't know how they identify. We have to ask them their pronouns.
You said I'd know where the
give me a
hidden
second.
room was. Is it
Actually,
nearby?
no, I can't actually do that because we're on stream. Never mind.
Um, hmm.
Is that hidden room nearby here, Adam?
No, it heads off of the main central chamber.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We still have the other way to check as well, don't we? Wasn't there another route out of the room where they were all playing games and stuff as well?
That's way back. That's not close to here.
Yeah, I know, but there was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You went. I think you went through all the rooms up to this point in the direction that you've come.
Apart
You
from
did
the
pass it to begin with, and then you double backed.
yeah, because there was the big corridor with the pillars that we didn't go down the other end of. Because I was like, no, you won't back down.
Yep.
And then we lost corridor.
Exactly the order that things happened. You should feel very bad about what you did to Gorgomore.
If I had a tuning fork to the plane of fire, I would take us all there right now.
I mean, I don't know if anyone else got Adam's subtle mention earlier. You know, when Dan was doing the recap, and Adam reminded everyone that Dan saved Tiny from being plane shifted away.
Yep.
And then when it come to saving Gorgamore, Dan wasn't there.
Yep. Just like nah.
Nah, fam. I already spent all my spell slots.
Fuck you.
What did you say?
Nothing. I said nothing. I said you're the best ever, and it was great, and I tried, but I ran
Okran
out.
loses 2 wisdom, right?
Bless me. Fucking what? Semi negatives, yeah.
Bless me.
Oh, jeez.
Are you heading into this room, or are you just going to continue down the hallway for now?
There's a side room. Oh, is this the way down?
It is.
Yeah. Sort of open it up
probably
into the
leave.
landing with the strange statue and the staircase down. Yeah.
We should probably make sure there's no one else up here to follow us down first, right? I mean, if we've seen those frog fucks, then if we go down, meet the twin, the cousins, and they suddenly tell everyone above to come make it a party.
If I believe there are a couple of other family members in this floor somewhere.
I will remind people that I would like to talk to them first to see if they can bring Gorgamore back.
I'm okay with talking to everyone here first. I'm always okay with talking to people.
I thumbs up.
Especially now. You're not... I'm going to put my hand on Okran's shoulder. You can't talk to people unless you talk.
No. I'm gonna look at you, go. Check my head.
Look at what...
Can I look him over?
What did you say? Sorry.
Can I look Okran over?
Yeah.
Check him for any magical effects or anything.
Yeah. Make a medicine check or an investigation check, your choice.
Notice that there's a brown stain in my trousers.
Definitely an investigation.
Okay, let's swap over.
Ooh. I learned new things about me that I didn't even know.
I was looking at it a bit last session.
Mm-hmm.
When I get 9th level spells, I can use shape change. You know, the one that allows me to turn to anything we've seen.
Yep.
Mm.
I've thought of 2 things that would be pretty good, right? 3 things actually. 1, I could turn into whatever Xenas is, probably. Because storm giants are within the CR range. I could also turn into, you know, that purple worm we fought in the desert.
Me, yeah.
Or a Garistro. You know, that giant hacking demon that yeeted us through the hedge maze.
Mm.
Devil? Demon? Demon, he's a demon. It's a pretty nutso spell. Is shape change the one that can become permanent?
Yeah. I think it is, because polymorph is... Not polymorph. True polymorph. No, true polymorph is permanent. It's a
Yeah,
level
it's
9
permanent
spell.
if you hold concentration for an hour.
Yeah.
A poor man's scared stiff. So,
Pardon me, sorry.
nothing
Jesus.
holy men should
Sorry.
be able to fix.
I didn't hear a word you just said, Tom.
Said it's nothing a holy man shouldn't be able to fix.
A holy man.
That's what I said, yes.
In what respect do you mean a blessing or a restoration?
Something a little more powerful than that, I think. I'm not sure what, but it's the beginning of the madness that's overtaken the majority of the family, unfortunately. He's
Do I
seen
say-
too many tormented souls.
Believe you used to adventure with a holy man.
Yes. Do I think he's talking about like Great Restoration, Adam, or is it something different?
Make an insight check.
Ooh. 16.
Yeah, probably a restoration of some sort. You gather as a wizard he wasn't particularly keen on caring about what clerics can do exactly, just sort of knowing that, a reasonably skilled cleric could cure this sort of thing.
I'm gonna look to the half look to the group in Okran. I have the capability to use Greater Restoration. Shall we try it, or it's the 5th level?
That would be like, yeah. Chicken head. Thumbs up.
Pants like I was rather.
You just said
enjoying
no,
peace.
then yes.
What?
You shook your head, and then put thumbs up.
I mean, shook my head up and down.
That's a nod.
That's a nod, mate.
Oh, a nod, shook it, Bob.
I
Alright.
reverse shook my head. Right.
Only what I meant to do.
I'm glad you did.
Are you a holy man too? You don't look like a holy man. Are you a holy man?
Not
You're gonna
really.
look very scrutinizingly.
I would not call myself a holy man, no. I have been called a witch once before.
Ah, one of those.
I thought that you might be of that generation.
Neck's gonna jerk to one side. Mutter some whispers again.
What are you doing with that?
Doing what? Haven't done anything.
Whispers.
What whispers?
Is he bullshitting me, Adam?
Make another insight check.
Or does he seem like he legit doesn't know that he's doing it?
I'm gonna nudge Tiny and say, "You remember he said the whole family's insane."
Yes. I got a 10.
Oh, looking him over, it's a strange character. Hard to tell.
Weird.
What are we doing then?
Moving on.
I think
Alright,
are we going down the stairs?
You can either go down the stairs or head on to the main chamber.
Did you say you wanted to keep doing the whole floor?
I'd said about clearing this floor, yeah.
Okay.
Make sure we don't have death brought upon from behind us. Considering how powerful those fucking frog things are.
We'll continue doing the whole floor then.
Sweet and clear.
Okay, continuing down the hallway, there's only a short distance before you can see it seems to open up, and the wall sort of curves out a little bit and expands. And you can see the ceiling starts to head up to a great vaulted ceiling, like you saw in the corridor that you assume was leading to this chamber. You can see some pillars lining the sides of the wall. Opposite, about sort of 80 to 100 feet away, there's 5 steps that lead up to a stone dais. And you can see at the opposite there seems to be a set of golden, or at least gold-plated double doors that lead into a back area. To either side of this dais is a couple of rooms that sort of set at an angle in the wall. A couple of doors that seem to lead somewhere else.
Any of this looking familiar, sir?
What was this? Do I know what this room was used for?
This was the central chamber, the main hosting place, when things were better.
Many a great parties in here. I remember this one woman. Yes.
Hand to palm. Palm to head.
Hand to palm.
Palm to head. Yes, right.
Palm, and I'm the crazy one. Roll my
Look at
eyes.
Paddy, and you're worried about me? This guy's scribbling down nonsense.
Is there a few exits to this chamber then? Or just this way?
Corridor that can, so as you sort of coming in, this would be, let's say, the south side as you're coming in. On the west side, the room sort of shrinks into what is a large corridor that continues with the same pillars that you saw before in the center, leading away. So you assume that's sort of where you were headed from. You can see opposite that on the eastern wall there is a similar sort of corridor that continues on, although that doesn't seem to continue on for as far. And then you've got three rooms on the opposite wall.
Do I
Depending
remember
on how
where the rooms lead?
far you go in,
I'm going to be...
you can't quite see sort of if there are any other doors on the wall from the direction that you're coming in, if you see what I mean. This is as you're sort of looking into the chamber rather than standing in the middle of it and looking around.
Going to be keeping an eye out at, like, pillars and the walls and stuff, considering what happened with the things hugging the walls, the pillars before.
Okay, make a perception check.
Keeping an eye out for anything that's hiding about. Dead at 20.
Okay, you look around, you can't see any creatures skulking behind any pillars or anything like that. As you're glancing in.
But I'll be obviously taking the lead invisible, looking for stuff as well. Paying attention to my blind sense.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Is there any chance I can help him with that at least?
Yeah, you can do as you're looking around. You've got the see invisibility as well.
21.
Nice.
Okay, you head in. You can see the area that you sort of come in is sort of like the back left-hand corner. You can see in what would be the back right-hand corner, there's a hallway that leads a way that seems to mirror the one that you've come in as well. As you're walking around, Judas, where are you heading? Are you just sort of having a general look and trying to catch any invisible creatures, sort of whilst in sight of the hallway?
So sorry, are we in the room or the hallway?
So this would be as you're going into the room from the hallway, as you're sort of starting to look around. I'm sort of asking what your intentions are here. Are you going around looking for stuff specifically, or are you just sort of seeing what you can see?
Considering there was invisible monsters,
Yeah.
and there's been monsters hiding behind pillars, I'm going to be like, go in, edge around the room, check in for monsters. And obviously traps. But mainly monsters.
Listening for ribbits.
Okay. As you sort of start searching along the left-hand wall to begin with, you do hear what seems like a sort of shuffling coming from the middle of the room, although you can't see any creature there. The sound of someone's shoes dragging along the floor a little bit.
Knowing that I'm able to sense stuff when I'm close to it, I'm going to try and go closer to the middle of the room then.
I guess you're doing this invisibly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure we're all a little bit like not in a line, so we're all like a little bit spread, but so we're not just sitting at a line near the door while we wait for Judas' call.
Probably the best thing for a ghost that I've got. So as these two go here, we've got Coranth, Tiny, Okran, and Theobald.
Where's the entrance?
10-foot hallway. We'll say the entrance is
Reappropriate.
over here.
Theobald at the back. Because he was the one that could talk.
As you walk over towards,
I'd probably be in the
more of
entrance
the
to the room, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
More.
Just change your name to Ghostamore.
Gorgon.
Oof. Too soon.
Gorgon.
That's a mythological creature that we've already killed.
actually looks more like Sir Swing Soul than it does Gorgamore.
Yeah.
So Judas going into this sort of leaving Sir Spring Soul behind. It's around about here that you sort of get the sort of hairs on the back of your neck pricking up, where you can sort of sense it's not hiding behind any pillars or anything like that. Just seems like someone's standing there invisibly.
Can I sense any like malice?
Make a perception check.
Oh, he's a bit of a prick. He's farted in your general direction.
There's no active intent to try and kill you right this second.
Yep.
But you do have a sense of great unease.
Isn't it?
Is it just standing in one place?
Seems to be. You can't, like you're not getting too close.
Yeah.
Specifically, but you can't sense him like moving around.
I'm gonna say, who are you?
Right. Hear sort of a half choked, rattling sort of voice. Says, the better question is, who are you sneaking around my home?
This is my home too. Are we brothers?
I don't know what you once were.
I once was what I am, and I am what I once was. What were you?
Joe,
A what, sorry?
a messenger.
A messenger from who?
Death.
No, I can hear you.
Hurry back to your friends, boy.
What message do you deliver?
Death.
Well, that sounds very aggressive. Why are you being so mean?
Why don't you fuck off?
I would, but there is a slight problem. I just don't want to.
I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Sorry. Why don't you just fuck off?
Oh, wow. That one.
And the rogue died. I zoomed in on the characters like real close, our little tokens, because you said the thing about him looking more like Sir Springsoul. Your picture, Alex, looks so fucking smug.
I'm not actually looking because Dan picked him. Didn't
He's
he?
like a smug tavern keeper, like.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, kind of fits.
I just look like a hobo.
Kind of fits.
Yeah, exactly. Dan's a dwarf.
Doesn't really fit. I mean, he's the tallest one out of all of us.
Tiny, is it?
Cran's a big buff orc.
I saw something funny about height. I'll share it. 1 second.
25 to 20.
22.
22 for Tiny. Uh, 20 to 15.
17 Theobald, 15 Okran.
To 10.
14 for Sir.
Suit you, sir. 10 to 5.
I have 10, but it's a natural one.
Someone wants to roll a d20 for Coranth. I think he's got a +2, but I'll just check.
Oh, look.
Yep, +2.
12. Could me and him swap?
Coranth.
A natural 1 and a natural 20 there. Fuck.
Read the particulars of a spell. Tiny, is there anything you would immediately like to do as you hear some incanting of magical words? As you rolled a natural 20, you managed to go first.
Can I pinpoint this at all?
The center of the room, it seems to echo and bounce off the walls by quite a bit. Somewhere towards the middle. It would be an action to do a perception check to try and pin it down. So,
could I try and do that in like as the first thing I do, and then my turn? If you get what I mean.
This is your turn as it starts.
Okay. So I'm just doing my turn, not an extra thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move in to get out of people's way. And I'm gonna hold action a produce flame to throw at something that an enemy that appears.
Okay. There it is. Just finally found the spell. Okay, you hear the magical incantation of words echo through the chamber for a moment. As you see a bold, elderly elf appear from his invisibility, what would be about sort of 5 feet away from you, Judas. You see him finish incanting his words, and as you do so, you see the room around you start to slow as you sort of start to turn to look to Tiny, who's just sort of made it into the room. You see this person step forward a half step before disappearing from your sight. At which point, an awful lot starts to go on at once.
Oh, God.
Okran, you notice at your feet a small glowing orange ball
Oh, no.
that seems to be pulsating and angry.
Do I not get to throw fire?
Everyone's perception check?
Passive or
Passive.
do one?
Passive perception to see what you notice.
20.
Fearbold's 14. Okran's 11. Well, obviously, Okran sees it.
21.
17 for Sir.
Okay, so Judas, Tiny, and Sir would all notice shimmering, almost like cage bars gate off the front of this corridor before disappearing from view.
Front of what corridor?
I'm just putting them in now.
Okay.
I'm going to assume in front of Corinth. There you
Ah.
You would all notice at the same time, floating in the air about 30 feet above Judas, these two individuals with a shimmering orb of energy around them. One has the dirty blonde hair and dark eyes, perhaps a female elf at one point, but now with two mouths, one below the other, canted at an angle. From her shoulders are two pairs of arms, and she wears the poorly stitched robes that Sir noted previously. The other with smooth flesh where his eyes once were, both hovering in the air before you, as I'd like Sir, Tiny, Coranth, Okran, and Theobald to all make dexterity saving throws.
Who's within 10 feet of me?
Coranth and Theobald.
Yeah. So it'd be...
I got an actual one.
It would get Sir.
Theobald. Nice, 25. We got... $25. Okay. Did you heal up? The short rest.
Yeah. There's an echo coming through someone. I think it might be down.
Shouldn't be.
The roll 20.
So-
The roll 20 noises are echoing.
Tiny and Sir both fail.
Someone
Theobald
want
and
to roll one
Okran-
for Koran?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Roll a d20. With advantage.
Oh,
Thank
lucky.
fuck, thank fuck.
Oh,
Go on, another one.
it's +5.
Not much better.
It's +5. Don't forget.
So
Bomb.
Karant has +8.
He's got a
So-
plus 13, so we roll 17.
17 is not enough. He still fails.
Fuck hell.
As the bead angrily explodes around you.
Fireball!
Delayed blast fireball.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh,
If you time it right, you can get that on one turn with that and fireball, like double whammy.
did I not get a chance to throw my produce flame, by the way?
You'd be doing it after his cast time stop.
Oh.
So he's not in the same place that he once
Oh.
you were once thinking.
Fucking hell. Uh-oh.
So he literally just cast time stop. Okay.
20, 30, 40, 50, 65 points of fire damage. Down to 32 for anyone that passed.
How much damage?
65.
That's a lot.
That would have nearly knocked me the fuck out if I hadn't healed.
Am I able to use a reaction?
Yeah, what reaction would you like to use?
I
Right.
would like to cast Absorb Element.
Okay, so that
I
65
don't
goes
have
down
a
to 32 for you.
I don't know why I did that, but yeah.
Because you can attack with
Yeah.
it, can't you?
Yeah. So down to how much damage? Sorry, I was
32.
32. Oof.
Okay, so your spell can go through the cages. It's the flat box thing where spells can't pass through them. As you release your produce flame towards them, make an attack roll.
Okie dokie, artichoke. 23 to hit.
You fling the flame clean towards the one that was bold that first appeared, correcting your aim as they seem to have just appeared above rather than where he first sort of removed his invisibility. As you do, you see the shimmering energy that's sort of about 10 feet away from him. The flame connects with that and just disappears, almost as if sliding into another world entirely, as if it was
What
never
the
there. In this
fuck
world
is
at all.
that? What? Why are we fighting gods?
We're weak.
That's his turn. Theobald. Theobald like to do. Theobald took 32.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Theobald's half health, Dan.
Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, no, don't forget he's got the 20 max I haven't put back on.
Oh no, he's 20 more than half health.
Better than fucking nothing.
What level is he?
7.
Oh, are you kidding? I can't turn him into a T-Rex. He needs to be level 8.
You have to know what T-Rex is.
Fuck, that's a good point.
So, do we all
Just see how a
take...
mammoth.
Sorry, what was the damage again? Because I haven't added it. Oh,
65 on a fail or
Yeah.
32 on a pass,
Okay.
or what would then be 16 on a pass with resistance.
Yeah, alright, I don't have resistance. So. Right. Theobald. Okay. So, a big explosion's just gone off. He's looked around to see, like, shell-shocked. What does he see? Is there anyone near him? We see the map,
There's-
right?
Karant's in front of him.
Yeah.
Tiny's just made his way into the room around the corner. You can see
Yeah.
Sir half standing, half floating.
Yeah. Judas is invisible, right?
Yep.
So he's gonna go past Okran, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Does he run into bars?
As soon as he steps forward and tries to pass Okran, you would see, or he would feel rather, these will feel like jail bars, but you can't actually see anything there.
And I can't go through it. Okay. Can you swing at him to see if it does anything?
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay. With them all. 21 there.
There's a loud clang as the maul crashes into an invisible force and is much like if you're trying to like smack wood with a hammer. It's like thrown back with like as much force as it's hit with. He has to sort of do a half spin to keep the maul in hand.
It's just that. Okay. Well, he doesn't do anything. But he's going to do his second wind, I think, as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, as a bonus action, he'll do a second wind, and then he'll get look a little bit worried in front, panicky.
He's doing the Obi-Wan or the Qui-Gon. No, the maul, isn't it? Half maul.
Yeah.
Where he's pacing up and down the force field with his saber out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
He's doing a maul. After Theobald is the second wizard.
Combat music.
Who's going to look down.
Second wizard.
Yay! There's a lot of spells here that I don't regularly use. There we go. Who is below him going to summon what is a 10-foot radius sphere, centered not quite on Judas, but close enough to him where he sort of estimated your position. Make a wisdom saving throw, Judas.
Oh dear.
Okay. Around you, you see many great horrors erupting in the room. You are not quite in full control of your actions. You can't take any reactions. You must roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns to determine your behavior for that turn. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom saving throw to get out of the effect. As he casts confusion in a spot. Okran.
Yes.
Your turn.
He's gonna sheepishly look up Krampf with an angry look at his face. He's gonna walk here. Doing.
The loud clang of full plate mail cracking into force cage bars.
Okran's gonna look at obviously the opposing wizards. Is it wizards? Wizards, sorry.
Deformed wizards, perhaps. But yeah, they seem to be clad in some hodgepodge of wizarding robes, or what once wizarding robes.
I'm gonna point at him and then just stand there and wait for this to disappear. All I can do, I'm afraid.
Okay, any bonus actions or anything?
Nope, because that requires my speech.
Sir, what would Sir wish to do?
So I'm gonna look at the one, which was the one that cast the cage and the time stop and everything.
The bold one seemed to have cast the time stop.
Is that the bald
Spell.
one with the flesh over his eyes?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a mighty grin on my face. I'm gonna point up and trace a sigil. And I'm going to cast Feeble Mind on him.
Okay, and that's an 8th level spell.
It is.
Ooh,
spell was this?
Are you reacting to it in any way, shape, or form?
Evil mind.
Don't tell me the result yet.
Oh god, it's like
Yes, you're at a level of wizard here where you sort of understand the spells that are being flung about. With that grin on your face and casting Feeble Mind, you would see it manage to get to the shimmering orb of energy around them and pass through towards them as they begin to hurriedly sort of cast their hands to counter spell and to turn the spell away.
I would like to counterspell the counterspell.
Okay. As you do so, what does that look like? As you're sort of the spell sort of getting close to them as they're abjuring the
So having
spell
sort
in
of
direction.
seen all this happen in my mind beforehand, as I cast in the tracing the sigil with one hand, my other hand sort of cloaked and hanging lower is tracing another sigil for the counterspell ready for when they cast theirs. That's how I see it happening anyway.
It's a no-you battle of wizards.
Nope.
Okay, as you send forth the counterspell towards him to counterspell his counterspell, it reaches this shimmering energy and dissipates.
Okay.
The counterspell, however, was a natural one.
Sweet.
He
So-
doesn't have any legendary saves, doesn't have
So-
any advantage.
So before it rolls a save, as I've seen all this happen before, I already know that he's going to fail. And I'm going to use one of my portent dice, and he rolls a 6.
Oh, you're playing. Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
This is my character Sunday.
divination wizard.
Yeah, I've got Divination Wizard on Sunday.
I've already seen you. Oh my god, this is that's a fucking...
Knowing in your mind's eye that the spell will succeed despite his efforts, you throw the Duke of trying to counterspell it, but still manage to force it through. Is that an intelligence saving throw?
It is.
Fucking hell, Battle of the Wizards. You hear Cramp going, huh? Background.
It's an intelligence saving throw, so he's got a 17.
Which fails.
He's a potato!
God. Okay. Feeble Mind.
I'm just going to answer a call, but I'll stay on the headset.
oh.
So he takes 46 psychic damage. His intelligence and charisma become 1.
Oh, goodbye,
He
you
can't
winning
cast
me.
spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way.
He's a potato. He's a
I
potato.
would say, by its very nature, a creature cannot hold concentration while it is unable to cast a spell. In this manner, at least.
Yeah, Feeble Mind is all about, like,
It
you are
shads.
enfeebling their intelligence.
Yeah, I'd say the effect of that would.
I wonder if there's anything under the intelligence score about that. Like, you can't.
Probably not. I'd say, yeah, I'd add that as an extra sentence to the spell. That it breaks any concentration you were holding if you fail the save.
Yeah.
So they both come tumbling to the floor. Taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage. I just realised if I rolled higher in his feeble mind, he was probably got another thing to nerf the roll on that as well.
Divine Soul Wizard goes, no, you. Divination, sorry.
Yeah, Divination Wizard.
Divination Wizard goes, no.
You thought you were going to counterspell it? No. You thought you were going to pass it? I'm afraid you didn't.
Not today.
I'm afraid I've already seen this happen before, and you're going to swear at me.
And I'm gonna win, and you're gonna lose.
Dun, 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 dun.
So he took 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Takes him down to that. He's got yet to take. Oh no, he takes 17 psychic damage. Brings him down to that. Now the other one that falls with him then needs to make a concentration check. Which is a 18, so that passes.
Would have been cool to fail.
Not today.
Okay. That's Sarah's turn. We'll come back to him if he needs to. Karanth is going to look at Okran banging against the cage and says, I think that's what Tamronin used. We can't just dispel it. Is that something you've experienced?
Yeah. Tiny has, quite closely, and we've been on the other side.
Sorry about that. I missed what the effect of the feeble mind was. I'm assuming he fell out of the sky.
So yeah, I was basically saying that his intelligence and charisma are 1. He can't cast any spells, speak, or understand language. He can't activate magic items. I'd say as part of the innate effect of that spell, that breaks concentration without a save. You can't really, if your mind has been shattered like that, you can't really maintain concentration.
That makes sense.
So I'd add that as an effect to the spell in general, which has caused both of them to plummet out of the sky, although the second one did pass his concentration check as he landed on the floor.
Are they still surrounded by a shimmering bubble?
They are, yeah.
Okay.
At which point it was Karanth's turn, who's figuring out what to do and has said that it's not worth trying to dispel the cage. In terms of 4th level spells, he has Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm.
He could grab Okran and try and get to the other side. Or grab Tiny and try and get to the other side. Or he could Wall of Fire.
I think
Or he
getting,
could...
would be the best idea, but I don't know what he would do.
I think that's what he'd do. With that sort of thing, he's usually a little bit more tactical.
Yep.
Okay, saying the verbal components for Dimension Door, trying to teleport himself and you, Okran, out. I believe there's a save needed here. The creature inside the cage can't leave it by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or intraplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw.
Hey, guess what's
On
what?
a success, the creature can use that magic to exit the cage. I'd say it would be whoever's casting the spell would make that charisma save. Yeah, rather than both needing to make it.
At least he
So
gets
someone
plus
rolls
He is a
D-
charisma caster as well.
Yeah, make a roll a d20. He gets plus 11 natively. Is this a save against the spell effect?
It's a spell affecting him.
I guess it would be
The
the
spell is inhibiting
whatever
his.
the DC
I'm
is.
just gonna-
You're
yeah, the mantle spell resistance just says you have advantage on saving throws against spells while you wear this cloak. So he has advantage, and it's plus 16.
Jesus Christ, if he fails this.
So don't double 1 and don't double
I'll
2
do it.
either, I think.
Just roll at
Put
least
me
a
in,
4.
coach. I can do it.
A 7 or a 7. Plus 16.
For a total of 23.
23,
manages to pass and successfully teleport both of you.
Where are we going?
I'd say probably over here to get Okran closer to them and to not get in sort of AoE section.
Yep. These are the enemies here, yeah?
They look like enemies to you, although you can't be sure.
Yeah.
Right, so that's Karant's turn. Got a blank space on 10. Was that Judas?
I was last in turn order, yeah.
Yeah, Karant's not got any bonus actions he's going to use, so it's Judas's turn.
So, wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
22.
That's at the end of your turn. You need to roll a d10 at the start.
Oh, at the start.
I'm concentrating on 2 spells.
2.
There were 3 wizards, right?
2 wizards.
Where's the Baldy?
Baldy's...
Feeble-minded.
Baldy.
I thought. Okay.
He has feeble mind.
I thought one of them was the forearm, one of them was the no eyes. Or did only.
Yeah, this is the
Bald one
forearm.
no-eyed.
Yeah.
That's the no-eyed.
Oh, no eyes is bald.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought when you said it, an old bald guy turned up. I thought it was the third guy.
No.
My
2
bad.
guys.
It's a 2, by the way.
It's a 2. So I'll just get the chart up. So you don't move or take actions this turn. Although, as you do so, your wisdom save at the end of your turn would knock off the effects of the spell for your next round.
Is confusion concentration?
Confusion is concentration, yeah.
Was it not cast by Baldy then?
No.
I just realised something. I got a natural 1, so I'm supposed to miss my first turn, aren't I?
No,
No, we don't.
that's not ruled.
Oh, okay.
I sometimes homebrewed it, but
Yeah. That's not like official stuff.
Ah, okay.
So Judas's turn. Tiny. You see Okran and Karant get out, and you stood there, sat at the bars.
Can I fit my hand through the bar?
Yeah.
I'm gonna accidentally close fucking roll 20 like a tit.
I'm
I'm gonna take my wand of lightning bolts out.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim it at the 2 of them and be like, all right, and then fire off at the both of them
Okay.
at 9th level.
Okay.
No, hold him back.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 6 charges, 9th level spell.
Nice. So that's a dex save for both of them.
It is indeed.
So the first one is... I don't have a great modifier for this. The first one's a 17.
Passes. Because the ones.
And the second one's a 20.
Passes.
Nice rolls.
47
so-
lightning damage.
So on a pass, they both take 24.
Yes. Are they prone?
They caught their footing enough to not be prone.
Damn it.
There will be a concentration check though. Which is a 19. So it passes.
Yeah, it would have been 12, wouldn't it? Fuck. They took full damage, however.
As the lightning bolt gathers power in the wand, almost sort of swirling around it before the beam of lightning cracks out towards them. You see it blast through this invisible energy around them. It's Tiny's turn.
I'm going to shout out, Sir, do you know what the bubbles are? As I Hide around this corner.
Trying to figure out what this guy can do with an intelligence of 1.
Hit things.
You talking about me?
No, what you avoided.
What Alex do?
It's a dark glimpse into your future as part of this family.
Nice. I'd love to go crazy.
This is your excuse then.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of. See if I can
No farming or theft makes Judas a very dull boy.
No Gorgomore makes the entire party angry.
I don't know. I see that as sort of payback, but we'll get to that at the end of the encounter.
What?
What Tom's just done to this encounter.
Oh, yeah. Tom's like, I'm gonna play a divination wizard. Okay, Tom. I'm gonna fuck your wizards up. What?
So
I don't think I prepared it today either.
Fine. There's a small niche of things that could actually deal with this encounter, and I think you found it. So
I normally I did have Feeble Mind prepared to come into here beforehand, but I took it away for some reason.
he has literally nothing he can do. He's gonna run
Except
away,
slap.
cower. There's gold double door up here. Here. That's his turn. I think he can dash actually. And where it would be. Okay.
Just had like 50 million messages about this Charizard. Right.
If you pay me, I'll deal with it.
So you see him run and dash towards is the large corridor over this side.
I am commissioned. He's running away! He's really running away!
Dashing. That's the only thing he can do. Flee. Theobald.
Bong, bong, bong.
Same person.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's just gonna cry out the battle cry. Rah!
I think I have.
Anime style, just standing
Yeah.
there. Ah! Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I found exactly what Theobald's doing, like in the general.
Why does it suddenly look like I'm the only one on Roll20?
It says I'm the only one there.
We've had a connection
It
interruption.
says says I'm the only one
Just
there as well.
just refresh. You should come back in.
Well, it
Reference.
says I'm the only one, so
No,
I
I am
what's
the
the-
only one.
I am Spartacus.
Now the only one we're missing is Dan. Dan's the only one.
I've got Panda's got an
Daniel.
exclamation mark on his.
Um,
Right, I've just arrived. Okay,
Theobald
refresh.
is going to hold an action until he can physically move. Once he can physically move forward, he will take a move action. If yeah.
Okay.
When that thing
we'll
walks
take-
up behind him and
We'll take him out of the initiative order then, if that's all right.
Yeah.
because he
fine.
ain't moving.
If he can't do anything, there's not much
He
he can do. so-
literally can't do nothing. No.
Crossbow.
Can't shoot through it, can I? I know how he hasn't got a ranged
I've
weapon.
been casting spells through it.
He hasn't got a ranged weapon.
He does.
He does not.
He has a crossbow. He's killed things with it.
Yeah, he has got a crossbow.
Not in my infantry.
Well, you've been cheating before then.
What?
Disappointed in
I
you,
don't.
Dan.
I honestly said.
He has killed people with his crossbow. Well, he shot at people with his
The
crossbow.
guys that fought us in the street.
100% Danny has a crossbow.
Not according to my infantry. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. Oh no, I can't. You can't see anyone. He's got a fucking fireball we can blast. Nope. Nope. He's gonna do nothing. Even if he did have crossbow, he doesn't see any. He can't see anyone. Right. No, that's it.
Okay, you see the individual left in the room looking towards her compatriot, fleeing after such a spell was cast upon them. Looks over, confused towards her for a moment, before gathering her wits about her, stepping back, and she's going to start incanting a spell.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which Coranth will try to counterspell. She holds both hands out before her. You see a ball of cold energy start to form as she sort of breathes it out into a cone.
Oh no!
He would only use 3rd level. So if someone wants to roll a d20
I'll do
and add 5.
20.
20.
Nice. No, he doesn't have any 3rd level slots left.
Oh man, that's horrible.
So that's a 4th level slot that he uses for that, of which he only has 1 left now.
Oh, sorry, I just took a. Oh no. Yeah, Okran's got nothing.
It doesn't matter.
He successfully counterspells the Cone of Cold.
Right,
Sensor says, well, I will grant you are more skilled than most that intrude on our home. As it is Okran's turn.
Okran. Is he on the ground?
She with 4 limbs.
There's a dude running.
Gonna go up to her. And he is going to. I've seen her physically hit people, right? Right, I even tried to cast a cone. Ignore that. I'm being dumb. Right. He's gonna swing with. He's swing with his short sword, long sword. Fuck! What is it with me today? 22.
Today?
Fuck you.
Love you, Dan.
22 hits.
Violate. He's just going to
What?
swing. Verbally
Violated?
Verbally violated. So that's 10 slashing, 5, and 8 is 13 radiant. 10 slashing, 13 radiant.
Nice, 23 damage.
Come back down. With
Concentration check.
Yep.
Is 16.
The swing again. 21.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use a
Yeah, that one hits as well.
a level 1 spell slot for a smite.
Really?
All I've got, that's all I can do.
I also heal people with those.
No, I can't. So 2d8, isn't it? For level 1. 13. Where's it rolling at 12? 13, 16, 21. 21 radiant, 10 slashing.
One total. Very nice, very nice. Concentration check. With a 19, still fails, I think. On a 41 is a DC of 21. So, two things. The clawing visions around you, despite you overcoming them, Judas, were still there. You just sort of overcame your confusion over them. As Okran strikes into this creature, the effect around you disappears, as does the shimmering orb of energy around him.
Again, I don't know what's wrong with me. I was going to say, could I shout yield, but I can't. Yeah, that's Okran's done.
Okay, at which point it is Sir's turn.
It's a bloody good question, that. So that aura around the hurt is gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I kind of want to stop the other guy from getting away, so... that's not right, that one. So I'm going to move, I'm going to float 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. And I am going to cast a sigil for telekinesis.
Okay.
Wow, that's a big one to protect.
Just in range. Do you concentrate on your spell when you're trying to grab a hold of him and stop him moving?
Oh yeah, I want to try and grapple him and try and move him 30 feet back.
So make an ability check with your spellcasting ability, contested by its strength. Natural 4.
I think I win that one.
Get over here!
A vice-like mind, you step forward and, clenching your hand together, manage to grab a hold, restraining the creature in your telekinetic grip.
I'm going to bring him sort of 25 feet back and then 5 feet in the air.
Okay.
And in response to Tiny, I'm going to say that was a globe of invulnerability. I believe.
It was a slightly upcast globe of invulnerability, but well assessed and overcome by the wizard.
I haven't prepared myself. And that's my turn done.
That's Sir's turn, then it's Karanth's turn. Karanth does not have an awful lot in the way of spells. He's probably just going to cast a cantrip. Because he has 1 4th level left. And then he's down to 2nd levels, at which point he probably wouldn't bother chromatic orbing. He'd probably save him for cure wounds or an absorb elements if he needed to. Cantrips, he can firebolt, he can ray of frost, or he can toll the dead.
Firebolt.
I'd imagine firebolt.
Someone want to roll a d20 and
Oh.
add 11.
Someone got it?
Got it.
No, that's not right.
$1,000.
Plus 11.
Yeah, that'll hit. If you want to roll 4d10.
No, that's to GM.
It's fine.
21.
21. At which point it is Judas's turn. Judas, you managed to recover, and the fight seems almost over. See one of them
Pretty
struggling, sort of arms pinned to the side, floating in the air with a back turned to you, sort of floating back towards the group, and the other facing down Okran with Karanth flinging spells towards the back.
I'm gonna step over here and drawing my flame tongue. I'm gonna cast green flame blade.
Okay.
So, hopefully,
Pardon me.
that's not right. 14 to hit, so d20 plus 14. 19 to hit.
19. He is going to cast shield and deflect your blow.
I will bonus action attack.
Okay.
Go. Nat 20.
That hits. With your first attack thrown off to the side by the magical energies, you manage to sneak your offhand just under the defences as she is deflecting high. Managed to get underneath one of the sets of arms. Do you want to roll damage on that?
Do you need cold separated?
No, she's already used shield, so she won't bother trying to absorb elements. Sorry.
75 damage.
With that blade catching up underneath the arm of the lower set of arms on this creature, you manage to plunge this sort of deep inside and feel the release of all the muscles as she falls dead.
I'm not confused now, bitch.
Ain't confused now, bitch. Just imagine you kicking her.
Spit on her body.
This
Oh,
is the
Jesus.
pointy end.
Then yeah, that's my turn done.
Action, bonus action. Tiny.
Oh. Can I see matey over here levitating towards us?
Yeah, you can see him sort of like arms
Oh.
pinned at the side, being pulled back with Sir sort of holding his arm out.
That's a good idea. I was about to send someone to do that. I'm stuck.
Amber
Might just have to wait
giggling at
this one
exactly
out.
the right time then.
Hmm?
Amber just start giggling at something she's doing at exactly the right time then.
I might just have to wait this one out, and I'll walk back around here and look back at Theobald and be like, "Are you okay?"
As good as I can be, my friend.
It's just like, I'm stuck too.
You guys see the GIF in general?
Yeah. Let me in!
I was about to send a giant constrictor snake after him. I'm not gonna lie. Bring him to me.
Why send someone when you can just use magic yourself?
As soon as Tom was like, I want to stop him, I was like, thank God.
So, telekinesis on his turn, can he do anything against that?
Is it a grapple?
Around, you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip on the creature. Good.
Doesn't appear like they can do anything on their turn about it.
No, it's just if I want to maintain it on my turn, then I have to do another check.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to attempt to maintain it every turn.
He would normally have a very simple solution to this, but he can't cast any magic. So I think that's just his turn. He's restrained, he's floating in the air, and he can't do anything about it.
He has no eyes, right?
This one has no eyes, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, with my face against the bars, trying to see what's going on. Judas, don't forget you wanted to try and talk to them. Although I'm not sure he can talk very well right now, if that spell is what I thought it was. Sorry, I'm shouting, I want to be involved.
It sort of echoes down the corridor a little bit. I want
Yes,
to be
I'm just-
involved!
He's
Oh.
pressing it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. You're not involved. So that's his turn. Then it's Theobald. That's Theobald's turn. Then it's the dead guy's turn, and then it's Okran.
Right.
So the one in front of you has just been
Yeah.
skewered by Judas.
The other guy is there, isn't he? So 5, 10, 30.
Floating and restrained before you, being held in Sir's magic.
So, I moved behind him with my normal movement. Can I use my action to push him into the room?
As you do so, it seems to be being held in place by a force.
Okay, so
It's not so much that it's suspended where it is, it's that there is a telekinetic grip keeping it exactly in that space.
okay, I'm gonna hold fire here. Just gonna stand here, make sure nothing else is behind us, and let them do what they need to do with this guy.
At which point it's Sir's turn.
I would like to try to maintain my grip.
Okay, so strength check versus your is it Arcana or is it just spellcasting?
It's spellcasting.
It's a natural 8 for a
There we
total of
go.
8.
Just gonna keep hold of my grip and bring him closer in.
Okay, that's 20 there. Where do you want him basically?
There's good. Well, actually, a bit further away from Corinth, I think. I know he's a wizardly weakling like myself, or like I used to be. And I'm gonna say, "Come on, finish him!" I'm just got to sort of shake him up and down a bit.
Can you crush them with it?
I don't think so.
It's just exerting a force, it's not doing physical harm.
Okay. Not that you can pop them like tomatoes.
Nah.
I shouldn't sound so disappointed about that.
So as you've got him restrained and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to escape anytime soon, we'll drop out of initiative order a little bit just to sort of speed things up. What's everyone's plan here?
Wait.
Yep.
I can't do nothing.
I'm waiting here
Okay.
where I'm standing.
How long does telekinesis last?
10 minutes.
So how close to the end of that 10 minutes are you waiting here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kind
Those
of
guys.
waiting for someone to stab him and end it, to be honest.
You just
As looks around and says, "Well, will one of you stab him?"
Not me.
Gonna say his mind is broken. He's useless now anyway.
I'll stab him.
Okay, make an attack with advantage. Because, restrained.
20.
I don't think it's an instant crit for that because it is just restrained. It's not paralyzed as well.
Yeah, he's not stunned, is he?
did
20
want to
hits
talk
because
to
he
them, but
can't cast shield.
Yeah,
So
he broke his mind, so there's no point talking to him.
yeah.
He's a monster. He's not a man anymore.
and you can see as you look at him, as you sort of approach him, and we'll say over the next couple of rounds at least, and with a rogue sneak attack, you manage to put him out of his misery in short order.
Nice. I'm going to suggest that someone check if there's anything powerful, like magic items or anything.
Look them over. Look them over.
Thanks,
love-
Tiny. Like I was
pressed
saying,
against the bar.
just want to look them over.
Can I look them over to see if they're holding any old relics or heirlooms from the family's past, and if they have any powerful
Dibs.
options that they do not deserve to have anymore?
Okay, both
Okay.
make an investigation check or make an investigation check with advantage. We'll then go to a 5-minute break and get a drink in a second. Just
Okay.
Do you want to make 2 rolls or with advantage?
No, you can roll with
Okran's good at
advantage.
that.
What's
By the
I'm
way.
very good at that.
Huh?
I'm very good at it.
Yeah, just roll with advantage.
Paladin plus 10 good.
Plus 11, yeah.
Oh, plus 11 good.
Pretty
All
sure
nice.
Tom
Pretty
will
sure-
know the character he's playing.
No.
Harry.
All right, and with that, we'll go for a 5-minute break, get a drink.
Okie dokie.
We all
Back in a moment.
Yep, we will take 5 minutes back. See you in a bit.
may have to